So I wanted to talk to you about my new blends. So the first one is the Luxury Facial Butter, and then the second one is my Happy Hippie blend. So firstly, the Luxury Facial Butter. And this, I made this because I was using a lot of facial oils. I was using castor oil mixed with some geranium and frankincense. And if you look on some of the social media pages, especially like TikTok and stuff like that, they say this is like a miracle blend for any kind of under eye circles or anything. Okay, so I was using that blend and blending in some other oils. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and make my my body butter because I like the consistency of this butter rather than an oil. It's just easier for me to use. So therein I developed this blend, and this is my very luxury facial blend. So this has got the same ingredients as the other oils, but it's got a little bit more vitamin E, it's got a little bit more jojoba, and the essential oils that I use are a little bit more premium. So I've still got the lavender in. Lavender is the oil of communication and calm, and it's very soothing and great for inflammation of the skin. I've got geranium in as well, the oil of love and trust. So with these oils, you're getting the benefits of the smell. So when you smell an essential oil, it goes into the brain where our hormones are created and instantly will help to calm you and ground you. So, I always recommend that before you put it on, you have a little smell. You have a little smell first just to get that smell in so that you get that calming. Have a little breathe in before you use that oil. Okay, so this is the Luxury Face On. The way that I use this is I put this over my face, and I will do a social media video of this, and then I gua sha my face, and it just feels so good. And I gua sha my face because gua sha is really good for the lymphatic system. And then I just get like a nice little glow in the morning. Okay, so the oils in this, as I said, are geranium, lavender. I do put a little bit of clary sage in it as well because clary sage is really good for the skin. But then I put the star of the show with this oil is frankincense. So frankincense is an amazing oil for the skin. It's very expensive, it's very premium, and I'm quite generous with the amount that I put in this. So this is a higher price point than the other oils. So frankincense oil is like literally regenerates the cells of the skin. It's like one of the best oils that you can use for the skin. And you can use this on your body too. It's a real treat for the body. It's really nice to use here on your chest and use also on your face. So frankincense is the oil of truth. It's known as like the oil of the Father. It's a very kind of holy spiritual oil. It reveals deceptions and false truths, and it invites individuals to let go of lower vibrations, lies, deception, anything negative. This oil creates new perspectives based on light and truth. Frankincense supports in creating healthy attachments to our Father. It's very much about connecting to our light, to connecting to our true self and divinity. But in terms of the skin, it's a really, really powerful oil to regenerate the cells. Frankincense is all about working on a cellular level to really help the skin and to help the cells too. And it's also very powerful for the immune system. So that is like the main oil that is in my Luxury Facial Butter. And you can see I've got this lovely glow on my skin, which I love. I'm all about like a nice dewy glow on my skin. So that's the Luxury Facial Butter, okay? And that one does come in 2 sizes. So I am making a smaller one. I've just ordered some smaller tins. So these are 200ml, and I'm just ordering some 100ml so that I can bring the price down a little bit of the frankincense one, and also so that people can kind of try the body butter before they buy the larger size. Okay, so the next oil is it's like my perfume blend, this one, and this is my Happy Hippie blend, and this has got all of my favorite oils in, and secretly I'm just going to find where I've written about these oils as well. So I love it because my boyfriend loves these oils, and he always goes like, where's our oil, well, where's the cream? So I've always got like the creams. I always make them for us, and I love it, the fact that he now smells like a happy hippie, which I love. So this oil has got in it vetiver. Now vetiver, and I'm just finding this. Vetiver is the oil of centering and descent. So it's got the same base oils in. The face oil has got a little bit more of the more premium oils in, but this can be used for body or for face. They all can. And this has vetiver in it. So vetiver is a very grounding oil. It's a base note. So it tends to stay on the skin very well. So the citrus oils tend to kind of evaporate more, but the base notes tend to stay. So, you know, you'll come in at night after, you know, being to the gym or whatever, and you'll still smell that really coming out of your skin because they really sort of cling to the skin. And vetiver is an oil that really helps us to ground. Helps us to be really rooted in life. And, you know, if you've got a little bit of a scattered mind, this really, really helps you. It assists individuals in deeply connecting to what they really think and feel. And, you know, it's very supportive for any kind of self-awareness work. So for getting to the root of the matter, which I think, again, as we transition through perimenopause to postmenopause, we're often kind of working on, you know, our traumas and things come up. And they come out in ways that maybe we suppressed them or we were busying them away. And when we go through this transition, we can't do that anymore. So vetiver really kind of helps us. It helps, you know, it helps us if we feel that we need to escape the pain, to be able to kind of be in the moment and be in your true self and connect to your root. So anything to do with like the root chakra, with grounding, vetiver is a really great oil. And it can really help us with recovery, you know, getting over sadness, getting over grief, and it's just lovely. It's a root oil, but it smells very kind of woody and musky and like a kind of like a tree, but it's really gorgeous. And then the next oil that's in this is my favourite, and not everybody loves this oil, but I do. It's always been my favourite, and you can probably guess. So it reminds me of Camden Market, growing up in London, going to Camden Market on a Saturday, and it's patchouli. Patchouli is sometimes called the oil of the hippie. And I just love it. It just takes me back to being 16. It's the oil of physicality. So it really supports individuals in becoming fully present in their physical body. So again, I feel that as we go through perimenopause, menopause, sometimes our bodies can start to change and we can be quite not always so loving and understanding of what's going on. We are changing. Our bodies are changing. Maybe we need to change the way we feed our body, the way we move our body, the way we train, or be more loving to our bodies and more nurturing and honour the body and listen to what our body needs. It balances those who feel devitalised and who seek to escape the body through spiritual pursuits or other forms of distraction. Patchouli tempers obsessive personalities and brings us back to reality. This oil is very grounding and stabilising. It really supports a yoga practice or any other exercises that aim to connect us to the spirit. While using patchouli, individuals feel more grounded and fluid. This oil calms fear and the nervous tension, stilling the heart and mind and preparing the spirit and body for deeper union. It helps individuals stay in touch with the earth. So again, a really beautiful grounding oil. So the other oil that I've put in this, because I love it, and it's the oil of community, is cedarwood, because that's what I'm all about, creating community. And I want you to reach out to your community to feel supported. And the final oil that I've added to this for a little bit of kind of uplifting, and I love this oil. So I have to be quite careful. I can't add citrus oils to these, because I live in Spain, and if people are using these and then they're going out in the sun and they use a citrus oil, then they can burn. So I have to be very careful. But one citrus oil that I can use is green mandarin. Because of the way that it's produced, it's not photosensitive. So I can use that. And I love the emotional properties of this oil. So green mandarin is the oil of pure potential. I love that. It's an excellent tonic to aid individuals in returning to childhood delight and simplicity. Green mandarin's bright and cheerful aroma helps us to remember the budding excitement that we once felt about life. In adulthood, individuals often feel trapped or limited by their own belief systems. This oil reminds individuals that they have direct access to pure potential and boundless opportunities, and it encourages all to experience joy in the journey and never stop becoming. Sometimes we can get weighed down and we can feel heavy, but this oil really reminds us that wonder and hope are the food of the soul. I love that. And imparts its exuberance fully in life. So I wanted to add this because it just lightens up the kind of heavy groundedness of the patchouli and the cedarwood and the vetiver. So I absolutely love this blend. I always smell of this, and so does my boyfriend now too. So this is my new blend. This is the Happy Hippie blend. So yeah, I've only got one of these left. I'm just ordering some more product because people have loved them so much that everybody's nearly bought all of my oils so far. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this enlightens you, and I will be sharing lots more on social media. So thank you for watching.